Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey guys, it's Ananya
and Alina,
and we're your anchors for this week's episode. Did you know October is Filipino American History Month?
Yeah, and the Filipino Club has a segment just for us. Let's go check them out.
Hey Tigers, today we're going to be checking out a Filipino restaurant, Jerry's Grill, just in time for Filipino Heritage Month. Jerry's Grill serves various Filipino dishes, desserts, and drinks. The drinks we ordered were their mango juice and calamansi juice. Onto the appetizers, you can order lumpia, which are small egg rolls. Now for the main dishes, they serve popular dishes like chicken and pork adobo. We ordered the crispy pata and the inihaw ng bangus. You can also try sinigang or even some delicious pork skewers. Finally, dessert. Jerry's Grill serves classic Filipino dishes like turon, halo-halo, and leche flan. Our very own Valencia High School Filipino Club has potlucks serving some of these foods. So if you're interested, feel free to stop by. The next club meeting will be next week on Wednesday, October 23rd in Miss Jacinto's classroom, 205. Follow VHS Filipino Club on Instagram for more information.
Our boys cross country team has been on a roll lately.
Don't you mean a run? Like running? Get it?
Just roll the clip.
Hi, I'm Dante Rodriguez, and these are interviews with the cross-country team. I'm here with
Jason Bogus.
Jason. What's your favorite part about cross-country?
Just the people here. It's really nice. It seems like I'm around a lot of kind people. Just a nice community.
What's the hardest part about cross-country?
Usually the races. I find it's really tough trying to keep focused, but it still ends up being really fun.
Who am I here with?
Eddie Chu.
Eddie. What is your favorite part about cross-country?
After races, I like to hang out with my friends a lot in the places that we go to.
What is the hardest part about cross-country?
The hardest part about cross-country has to be the workouts. There's so many things to do, right? Yeah.
Who am I here with?
Andrew Ramirez.
Andrew, what is your favorite part about cross-country?
Favorite part, I would say the community, especially when we went up to Big Bear over the summer. That was when I got to really meet the team as individuals and create a bigger bond with the team. And yeah, I guess I would just say the community overall.
What would you say is the hardest part about cross-country?
Hardest part? I guess this kind of just goes for me personally. I would say because the training is very rigorous and very time-consuming. Just managing that on top of a bunch of other extracurriculars makes it sort of difficult, but it is definitely very rewarding.
Thank you. Now back to the anchors.
Speaking of running the show, let's talk to someone who's been running our band, our drum major, Jonah Griffin.
We had a chance to sit down with him and ask him a few questions. Let's see what he has to say.
Hi, my name is Jonah Griffin, and I'm the head drum major of the Tiger Regiment.
How long have you been involved in band?
I've been involved in band for 8 years, starting in elementary school in 5th grade.
Do you ever get nervous before shows or events?
Before some shows and events, I do get rather nervous because some of them are very competitive and have a lot of big crowds watching.
How do you prepare yourself for important events?
For important events, I always make sure that beforehand I practice a lot of what I'm going to be doing in the event, and also making sure that I do mental run-throughs of what I'm going to do.
How do you balance all your academics and still have time to practice new music pieces?
To balance academics and practice new music pieces, I try to make sure I always set aside time during my days to practice my instruments while also spending time working on my homework.
What is one of your favorite memories being in band?
One of my favorite memories of being in band is definitely during all of the drumline rehearsals. We have some great times of practicing and working hard while also having some great fun.
Do you plan to continue band beyond high school?
Beyond high school, I would like to major in music education and also be in several ensembles like a concert band and jazz band.
Ananya, have you gone to any games recently?
No, I haven't. I wonder what's been going on.
Let's go check out Wins of the Week.
Hey Tigers, I'm Josh, and this is Wins of the Week. Congrats to our girls tennis on beating Fullerton, Broward, Linda, and Laguna Hills. Congrats, ladies. Congrats to our boys water polo on beating Ayala and Tustin. Great job, Tigers. Congratulations to our girls flag football on beating Tustin and Ocean View last week. Amazing work, ladies. Congratulations to our girls volleyball on beating Tustin. Great job, ladies. That's it for this week, Tigers. Back to the studio.
Fall is coming up. Aren't you excited?
Yeah, but it doesn't really feel like fall. Isn't it 75 degrees today?
You're right, but let's see if this trivia gets us into the fall mood.
Hello, Tigers. Hi, thank you. Welcome back. I am Baylor Robinson, and this is my first ever appearance in the 2024 school year on TigerTube. I am so glad to be back, and I know that you know that I love trivia, Tigers, and so I don't feel like it would be right to go past this fall season without doing some fall trivia. So, without further ado, let's get into our first deceivingly easy question. Question 1. From what culture did the current celebration of Halloween arise from? Is it A, Irish, B, Romanian, C, Belgian, or D, Scottish? Well, Tigers, if you said A, you would indeed be correct. The yearly festivities of current-day Halloween originate from the Celtic holiday of Samhain, which is a holiday that is supposed to mark the end of the harvest season and the beginning of the cold winter months. But more specifically, it is also characterized by a blurring of the lines between the real and the supernatural world, which is why we have ghosts and fairies come out today. It is quite interesting, actually, how little this holiday has changed, as it has always been on October 31st, and it has also always included going from door to door asking for food. So I think that's quite interesting, Tigers. But not as interesting as our next question, in my opinion. The largest pumpkin of all time, grown last year in international competition, weighed how many pounds? Was it A, 1,357 pounds, B, 2,032 pounds, C, 2,749 pounds, or D, 3,101 pounds? Alright. Well, despite how nature begs against its existence, a 2,700-pound pumpkin was indeed grown last year, so C is the correct answer. It was grown last year by Minnesotan farmer Travis Ganger, and it is huge. For reference, it is 7'5", which is much taller than me, and it was so incredibly large that they actually broke their industrial size scale, and they had to get an entirely new one just to measure this single pumpkin.
2749! Half Moon Bay is in the record books. That's a world record!
In order to grow such behemoths, farmers have to supply their pumpkins with dozens of gallons of sugar water and cut off all the other buds in order to have all of the plant energy of the plants going straight into this one giant pumpkin. So it's a lot of work, it's a lot of effort, but it's always a lot of fun at these competitions every year. And you know, you get to eat a pumpkin for like 2 years. Well, Tigers, we only have time for one last question, but I wanted to move on to one of my favorite classic fall shorts. So, question 3 is, In It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, what Halloween costume does Snoopy wear? Is it A, a ghost, B, a pumpkin, C, a baseball player, or D, a World War I flying ace? Well, Tigers, truly a product of its time, the correct answer is D, a World War I flying ace. Now, this costume is most commonly known for the iconic scene where he attempts to fly on top of his doghouse and tries to take down German artillery. Yes, this is a real thing in the comments. He actually says that he's trying to take down the Red Baron, so that's fun for all you history nerds out there. Funnily enough, this version of Snoopy was actually inspired by Charles Schultz's own time as a sergeant in the US military. I'm not sure how much that would really fly today, but since this short aired 57 years ago, it's still a classic, in my opinion. Anyways, Tigers, that's all the questions I have for you guys. I really hope you had a good time, and I hope you got at least one correct, because otherwise that would be quite unfortunate. Have a good weekend, and of course, stay smart. I'll see you guys on the next one.
Wow, a lot has been going on this week.
I know, I've been so busy. I'm extra tired.
Did you say extra?
Extra announcements.
What's up, Tigers? I'm Dino Teza, and this is Extra Announcements. On Monday, we'll have our makeup picture day from 7:30 to 3:30 here in the MPR. You can also show up during break and during lunch. And don't worry, we'll be there to write you a late pass. Next week is Road Redemption Week. Every day of the week, we'll have some cool prizes for you Tigers to earn. Redeem your road cards or 5-star points on Monday for some nachos that'll be served at both lunches. Tuesday, redeem your points for donuts before school and at break. On Wednesday, get pink lemonade during lunch. On Thursday, grab a slushie during both lunches. And on Friday, we'll be handing out things such as stickers and keychains. That's all for Extra Announcement, Tigers. Back to the anchors.
All right, Tigers, that's a wrap for this week.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.